All right, welcome back. Yeah, let's talk this boxing this morning. All right, yes, sir. I got to pull up my thing, just make sure, pull up my home screen just to make sure that you guys can hear me. Hope all is well today. Man, we got a big fight weekend coming up this weekend. I am tremendously excited. I am looking for my home page. Please forgive me. I don't know why I didn't. There you go. All right, there we go. All right, so we're here. All right, so let's get to the chats, man. What's going on, Adrian Vent, man? Drop them squids on that head, man. Focus ball in the building. What's going on, man? Jamaican Chalice, what's happening? Kevin Mann, what's good? Devin Blocker in the building. Mr. Z-Tech, what's happening? Bomb Squad for life. I can't wait to hear the excuses after all this Spence nut hugging when Danny gets the W. Hey, man, what excuses would there be? Why would we need to make excuses for that? If he wins the fight, he wins the fight. You guys already made the excuses because you guys are talking about his accident for the last, 2 weeks. So, hey, dude, if anybody's putting an excuse on it, it's all these people talking about a car accident. But, hey, man, a major car accident, hey, I think that if it winds up his body's not right, I think that's a pretty good excuse. Except, it is what it is. But you guys, there's not going to be any anger here this week today. Well, yes, there will be, I'm sure. But I'll try my best to not to let it get out of hand. What's going on? Kennedy Peeps in the building. Ancestral Rage. What's happening? KB Hop Promotion said, on my way to Arlington. Let's go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm on my way out there tomorrow. I'm not going out there today. I'll be out there tomorrow because it's only like a 3-hour drive. Thank you so much, love. Oh, hold on. Much love in that super chat, sir. Thank you. Said dopest in the group, love everything you do. Where it said dopest in the groups, love everything you do. Who is that? You talking to me, Gloria? I appreciate that if you meant that. If you meant that for me. But look, let's get into this boxing, man. Oh, Elgin Gold said, love this new time. Yeah, man, I do too. It is just so much better, man. You get it in. Have your coffee in the morning, be up here talking. What's going on, Dark Truth? Cletus Smith in the building. Brother Code, what's going on? 10 for 9. Keep your foot on the old media throats. Yeah, dude, I've been reading. These guys are real funny business, man. I'm pretty sure I caught. Not who is it? Jake Donovan. What's going on, Drew? Jake Donovan, dog. See, these guys they're PR people, okay? They're PR people for certain. They're PR people. And I'll tell you why they're PR people. I read an article that said, let me see if I can pull this article up. I like the guy, though. I do like Jake Donovan. I mean, I understand these guys are all good guys, man. Well, not all of them. Sometimes I go overboard in trying to be conciliatory. I can't. Okay, let me see. Anyway, I can't see where it is. It's somewhere around here. What he says is he's like, because the Anthony Joshua's fight's going to have 1,000 people there, and in the beginning. So, hey, Fannon, sir, what's the name of that Method Man track you played before? Let me go back to my thought. Then I'll get to that. I'm sorry. So, dang, I hate it, man. I got to stay on point. Anyway, man, we'll get back to it. Fannon, Justin State to get my cat said, Fannon, I got Spence by 10-round stoppage. Hey, I think that it could play out. I'm hoping that it plays out a lot like Gervonta Davis versus Leo Santa Cruz, and more specifically, Jermell Charlo versus Jason Rosario. Yeah, Jake Donovan. Yeah. Jake Donovan said that the outdoor event that has 1,000 was going to be the biggest global event, boxing event since the pandemic, since people had to start fighting, since this isn't behind closed doors. And I was like, dude, I know that I was in that. I know, dog. I can say this for certain. I was in San Antonio, Texas. I promise you, there was more than 1,000 people there, man. And I do believe there was somewhere around 9,000 to 10,000 people in there. So I don't get this. How can having 1,000 for AJ be the biggest on the planet when on the global, because they said global. Global to them must mean not in the United States. Have you ever noticed how they use the word global to mean like not in the United States? Like something that happens in the UK is global. Something that happens in France is global. Something, but if it happens in the United States, it's not global. Like, why aren't we on the globe? I don't get that. So Jake Donovan used that code word global, which really means European. They got these little code words they use, like Western means white. Global means European. They don't say some dude fighting in Nicaragua, oh, yeah, that's a global champion. Oh, spot boxing is so global because we got these Nicaraguan and these Nicaraguan fighters losing to the Argentines. Come on, man. Black Soda Movement, much love in that super chat, man. Thank you so much. He said we got 127 watching. We need 127 likes. Thank you so much, man. What say, brother say, did you see Pete when he said, I don't get Fannon? He was shook. Who you talking about? I don't get Fannon? You talking about who? Who get Fannon? You talking about that dude you sent me that picture of, that thing of? You talking about that dude? I don't even know what that dude's name is, dog. I don't know what that dude's name is. Whatever that dude's name was that said he liked me so much, how can you fucking ignore pictures and say you like me? You don't like me. Just don't want no smoke. That's the fucking difference. But don't worry, dog. I don't hand out smoke. I don't hand out smoke freely to cats. Yeah, whatever, dog. Yeah, I don't fucking know, dog. Whatever, dude. I heard that shit. I was like, man, get the fuck up out of here, dog. Big ass fucking hands coming through the gloves. And that shit ain't Photoshop, homie. Ain't nobody trying to hear that shit. Motherfuckers be like trying to get past arguments by just saying, I don't give a fuck about your points. What? You don't give a fuck about my points? You don't give a fuck about why I say why? I don't want to, all that shit could be fake. Well, shit, the whole fight could be fake. You know what I mean? I guess maybe they really weren't there. Maybe the tape I see isn't really exist. I can just get rid of anything like that. Man, shit. Cats don't like me. They just didn't want to get done. like, man, BFTB in this bitch. Go to my man BFTB and get that razzle. Dog, I don't want to say, I ain't saying no motherfuckers' names. No commercials. You know what I'm saying? No commercials. This is commercial-free zone. Commercial-free zone. I just know y'all sent me that shit. And I was like, man, get up out of here. What? You don't like me at all. How could you look at pictures like this? I ain't even going to get into it. How you going to look at pictures like that and say, no motherfucking commercials? Niggas do not come up around this bitch. Okay? No. No come-ups around here. No free come-ups around here, homie. BFTB. You just want to argue with BFTB. Don't want to see the drug tests. Don't want to see the glove hanging off in the video. Dog, I don't know. I didn't listen 2 seconds. All I heard was, I don't give a fuck about pictures. And I turned that shit off immediately. That was the end of me listening. I didn't listen to another word, dude. Hey, I'm for real. I like talking to people, but I ain't listening to dumb shit for a very long time at all. He'll send the link as I don't give a fuck about a link. You talking about BFTB? Yeah, get on BFTB. Dog, not me. I don't do that type of shit. My man Frank the Trucker says, salute Fannon in the chat. Good morning and peace to everybody. Yeah. So anyway, let's get back to boxing. The most important shit. Let's get back to boxing. The stuff that makes sense. The real stuff. Let's get back to the real stuff. So we got a great fight, dog. And let's talk about Sean Porter first. Dude, Sean Porter want that Terence Crawford fight, man. Salute, Frank. Much love in that super chat, dog. Thank you so much for the support, man. On the real. On the real. I think Sean Porter wants that dude, dog. I think Sean Porter, for real, wants to fight that dude. And that's the fight that needs to happen, man. I'm back on my original thing, dude, because I'm kind of tired of you Terence Crawford fans trying to ride on the back of Errol Spence Jr. during his time to shine. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is his time to shine. And once again, here comes like a 900 million Terence Crawford conversations about what Terence Crawford. Nah, you know, I'll partake in the conversation, but just this weekend, just understand, dog, that dude needs to fight Sean Porter. That's the fight that needs to happen. All that other stuff, dog, all that other who he's not a top guy, dog. Ain't nobody believe in Kell Brook, dog. Ain't nobody believe in Kell Brook. Even if I sat here all day and tried to sell Kell Brook, because I did. I was trying to sell Kell Brook hard. Dog, wasn't nobody buying Kell Brook. Ain't nobody buying Green Beans. Ain't nobody buying Amir Khan. Ain't nobody buying David Benavidez. The fact of the matter is, dog, you got to whoop somebody's ass that people think can whoop you. Even if you don't think. Even if they got a resume, that somebody got a problem with the resume and the name. Everybody can shit on everybody's resume. You know what I mean? That's why, I mean, Terence himself said he thinks Danny Garcia is the top welterweight. So after this fight is over, make it happen. Make it happen with Sean Porter. But when Sean said that he's the guy's WBO mandatory, I still don't believe that's the truth, though. Still don't believe that's the truth. Much love in that Cash App, man. Thank you so much for the support. My man. Build up. Oh, man. My man. Art with Words. And I know what the name is there, man. Thank you so much for the love for that big man. He came in with that heat with the 20 bonies. Thank you so much for the love, for the support, man. Thank you very much. Yes, sir. Thank you very much. Mr. Boxing Today, dog. What's good, man? How are you feeling today? I certainly hope you have a wonderful weekend. Let me know if you're coming to the fight. I will be at the fight this weekend, so if you guys are there, say what's up from 6 feet away, because I'm going to be coming in there masked up, gloved up. I ain't touching nobody, nothing. Terence contradicts himself. He said he tried to say Danny wasn't a top welterweight, but then he said he is. Well, you know, he just made an argument that was hard to follow. I understood what Terence was saying, man. What Terence was saying was the critics are saying that I'm not a top fighter, which isn't true. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody ever said that Terence Crawford was not a top welterweight. Everybody knows that he's a top welterweight. I've not heard anybody say that he's not a top welterweight. So first, the fact that he starts talking about how, you know, these guys aren't top welterweights, I'm like, dude, nobody's accusing you of that. People are just saying that you're not fighting nobody, that they want to see you fight. And see, the emphasis should be on who they want to see you fight. Like, I should be able to go see a movie that I want to see made. You know what I mean? Like, if I don't like the movie, if it's about some bullshit I don't want to see, I don't go to the movie. If I want to go to a movie, I'll go to a movie that I want to see, right? Like the Fred Hampton story, something like that. But in this particular instance, your boy Terence don't want to fight the people that people want him to fight. That's the issue. If you fight the people that people want you to fight, then there's nothing that they can say because you fought the people that they want you to fight. I think Terence Crawford has the issue mixed up. Nobody say I believe for me, Terence Crawford is a great fighter, dog. That dude is a crazy athlete, a great fighter, man. And he's a problem for anybody and everybody that gets in the ring with him. He's the legit fighter. He ain't no bullshit dude. There's no doubt that he's a top fighter, man. There's no doubt that he's one of the top fighters in all of boxing for sure. I say he's number one pound for pound. What's going on, Mr. Fernandez? I say he's number one pound for pound, but I don't know. I know very few people that do not think that Terence Crawford is in the top 5. You know what I mean? Like, if at the worst, people could be like, you know, if you're fighting bums, but you're top 5. You know what I mean? So ain't nobody saying that Terence Crawford's a bad fighter, man. So him just making that argument off jump, I just thought, dog, you're making an argument You're arguing. You're defending yourself. You're defending yourself against an argument that nobody made. What people are saying, what he should have said is they don't think that the people that you're fighting are shit. And dog, that's their opinion. Because it's my opinion. Man, come on, dog. Jeff Horn got one win off Manny Pacquiao. Dog, guess what? So did Juan Manuel Marquez. Juan Manuel Marquez is not a top welterweight. He's an acceptable fight for somebody at welterweight, but he was never a top welterweight, dog. And he beat Manny Pacquiao. You know what I mean? So, what's his fucking face? I like him. El Terrible wasn't a welterweight. He beat Manny Pacquiao. 6 people beat Manny Pacquiao. You know what I'm saying? 6 people beat Manny Pacquiao. Tim Bradley beat Manny Pacquiao years ago. Okay, and nobody's saying Tim Bradley right now is a top welterweight. Like he's gonna come out and fight somebody. Excellent video by BFTB, completely ripping him a new one. excellent video by BFTB. What's going on? Went on board 29. Same fight, round. Same fight, different round. What's good, Fannon? Salute to you, brother. Good morning, man. Good morning to you as well, man. Good morning to everybody that is telling me good morning. But you guys show up late to the live stream, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, can y'all hit y'all like alarms like a little earlier? Nah, I'm just playing, man. It's early, dog. People get up when they get up, dog. I appreciate you waking up with the nizzle. Damn, did I just give myself my own first nickname for Nizzle? Like, Fannon is already one, but for Nizzle, who does that shit? Like, for Nizzle, Manizzle, for Shizzle. Who's the ones that do that shit? Like, we used to do that, man. Them cats around my name, these black dudes I always used to do that shit. What's up, my nizzle, for nizzle, manizzle, pizzle, dizzle, rizzle, gizzle, all kind of shit for like 10 minutes of dizzles and whizzles and shizzles and skizzles. Snoop. No, not Snoop. Way before Snoop. No, that's some real gang shit in Chicago. That's for shizzle. For shizzle, manizzle, all that, that's real gang shit when I was a kid. Like, that was gang shit then. Like, you heard somebody doing that, they were like a vice lord. If it was a vice lord, they're a vice lord or some shit like that. Nah, E40 same age as me. It wasn't E40 ain't that. Nah, hell no. Cats in Chicago was doing that shit for years. I'm telling you, it's gang talk. It's gang talk. It was like a pig Latin for gangs. Hell no. Yeah, old school vice lord. There you go. Old school vice lord. Like, I'm like, no, he did not make that shit up. Grown ass men with perms when I was a kid, and I would go down through the west side of Chicago. That's what they would be talking. They'd be like, "What shizzle, manizzle, drizzle?" You know, they were dizzles and drizzles and gizzles, all kind of shit. You knew what they were saying, but you couldn't talk like. Well, I knew how to talk like that, but I wasn't gonna talk like that because I ain't got permission to be talking like that. But them cats, some of the cats with the Playboy signs, the cats used to have like the Playboy tattoos, all of that. Steve J said, on my way to the airport heading to Dallas, man down. My man, salute Fannon. Yes, sir. Shark. Hey, man, we got to see each other. I got to hang out with you up there, man. Pause. My son is like big on pause, dog. My son be checking me on all kind of pauses. Much love in that super chat. Steve J in the building. Soda Black Movement said, could any Charlo twin beat Errol Spence at the same weight? Much love. Mr. Shelton. Oh, I'm sorry. Can either? They both have the potential. Jamal just, they were the same size. I don't know. You'd have to see the fight. They're really good fighters, dog. Happy birthday to my daughter, Kaylee. Happy birthday, Kaylee. Happy birthday to you. Can we get a bunch of, claps for Kaylee in the comment section? Happy birthday, your father. Thank you so much for being patient when your father is out here listening to me talk schmack all day and all these other old geezers. Well, I'm the old geezer and all these other dudes in the LDBC, man. Happy birthday to Mr. Shelton's daughter, Kaylee. Give you some extra gongs, my lady. Do well. Listen to your daddy. Listen to your daddy. He won't lie to you. Yes, sir. Okay, Steve J in that super chat, man. Again, Soda Black, the movement said, could any Charlo beat Errol Spence same weight? Much love in that super chat. They could. I don't think so. If they were the same size, I think Errol would be both, but both them dudes can really fight, so you don't know. I mean, they ain't no joke, man. The Charlos are no joke. They're serious fighters, man. I mean, you know, just the fact that these guys talking all that craziness, you know. Hey, you want to hear a joke? MX Box? Knock, knock. You say, who's there? Not your ass. Get the fuck up out of here, dog. Nigga, I don't want no fucking commercials. Ain't no commercials. You can go to BFTB. Go to BFTB, dog. I don't talk to... Dog, seriously, man. Y'all don't know. Do you understand, dude, that I have to hold myself back? No. You know what I'm saying? What's buzzing, cousin? Chilling. Like a villain. What's going on, OG? Texas OG? Texan OG, sorry. Fucking jokes. Nigga, I work too. First of all, fuck you niggas trying to ride off my back. Okay? All you guys keep doing that shit, dude. Okay? Stop. You're not riding off my back. I'm not arguing with you. I'm not talking about you. I'm not mentioning your name. Okay? Go holler at BFTB. Dog, I put real work in to be able to talk boxing like this. You troll ass dudes trying to get on the come up, man, kick fucking rocks, dog. Everybody knows that game, dude. Cats be trying to build channels off my back for years now. No, okay? The fuck out of my face. I don't care what you think type shit going on. I don't care what you think. Get a million fucking subscribers and I still wouldn't care what you think. But I'm not going to help you get 100. I'm not going to help you get 500. I'm not going to help you get 1,000. I'm not going to do it. Somebody else can be stupid and do that shit for you. You niggas need to bug the fuck off, in my personal opinion. Leave me the fuck alone. I work for mine. Get up in the fucking morning, 4 o'clock in the fucking morning, work your ass off, do your fucking regular job, then put up 4 fucking videos, invest your fucking money. You work to get your shit. Don't fucking try to come up riding on my nuts. It's not going to work. Fuck out of my life. Straight up. And there ain't no other way to say that. No. You put the work in. You succeed on your own. Okay? If you want some shit, pay me. Then I'll get you your subscribers. Pay me. Or shut the fuck up and get out my face. You're not my intellectual equal. I don't give a fuck about you. You know me. I don't know you. And none of you niggas like me. Because none of you niggas know me. This the fucking internet. Very few of you know me. So you don't like me. We talk boxing. That's what the fuck it is. Oh, Fannon. You just scared, dog. But put the work in. Get big enough to where I give a fuck about what you think. Then we'll start talking about whether or not we talk or not. Fuck out of my face, dog. I talk to people I like. Number one, I speak to people I like. If I don't like you, I'm not spending any time around you. Fuck out of my face, dog. With all that jocking, dog. Please. Do not clout chase me. I'm not interested in that. I'm seriously not interested in it. Only debate we're going to have is, will you get up off my nuts? That's it. Excuse me. Your feet are on my scrotum. The fuck up out of here. Okay? Leave me alone. That's the only kind of conversation we're going to have. I want to debate whether or not you think Tyson Fury cheats. I don't give a fuck about Tyson Fury cheating right now. Go away. Leave me alone. I don't want to talk to you. I'll talk to somebody that I like, that wants to actually have a conversation about it. If I feel like it. If I don't feel like it, fuck out of my face, dude. Stop jocking me. Just another dude jocking me. You just another dude with effing in the middle of his name that's going to be trying to ride. Look at how I get 1,000 subscribers now. I get 1,000 people watching my videos because I say something bad about Fannon. How did that shit pan out? Dog, I only debate my equals. No, not all others I teach. Motherfuckers I teach. I debate equals. I listen to betters. I may debate an equal, but for the most part, I'm just going to explain my opinion and they can explain theirs. And that's just all it's going to be. But to People I like, I'll teach. To people I don't like, I block and throw you the fuck out. You're not going to be in my space. Okay? Fuck out my space. Stop jocking me, dude. I see you jocking me. Stop jocking me. Every time you do a video, you say my name, you act like you want to talk to me, you acting like a girl that wants to get some. But what you want to get is not this. You want to get this. But nigga, you got to work for this. Okay? Don't nobody hand you this. You got to work for this. Stop fucking jocking me and do some work. Do some work. How about that? You know what I'm saying? Do like Errol Spence Jr. did and get to work. Oh shit, I got a car accident. What you gonna do? Get to work? What do you mean? Well, what else am I gonna do? I'm gonna start working. I wasn't working hard. I'm gonna start working. I'm gonna get up in the morning. I'm gonna run. I'm gonna do my lift. I'm gonna be in shape. I'm gonna get to work because I didn't have my focus. And that's why I think he should run through Danny Garcia. But that's the attention you want. There you go. Get out of and throw everybody out, talk, because it's him that's here. All right, I ain't never seen your name in my life, so I know you've been here. Okay? Straight up checkmate, dog. There ain't no game, dog. I just flipped over the fucking board. You don't do that shit to bozos. You know what you do with a bozo? You walk up to the chess to a straight bozo that wants to fucking play chess with you. You grab the fucking chessboard. You take all the fucking pieces off. You stick it in a bag, pick up the fucking board, and be like, I own this bitch. You don't get to play. That's how the fuck we gonna deal with this. You don't get to play. Sit your ass outside. Now, anybody that's done some work want to talk? Anybody want to talk? Like Boxing Ego? Boxing Ego want to come on and give his thoughts on something? See how I can say his name? Nigga, I don't say your name. Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Put your work in, man. I'm saying you sound like you remember when Errol Spence got called out by that dude? What's the name of that dude that called out Errol Spence Jr.? Courtney Scruggins or some shit? Some dude named Courtney Scruggins that you ain't never said. You said get petty one time, noob. It's just like, dog, seriously, man, go away. I saw this jockage coming. Like, and we're gonna squash this quick. All right. Always some new dude. There's always some new dude. You always, every time one goes away, another one pops up. Okay, and I've ignored all of you. So you will go away too. Go to BFTB and get that smoke. I am Ill Will says, salute Fannon. Seen Fury Instagram story, and he had to let that Bentley truck go back. I think he's losing money ducking Wilder. Look, man. Think he's losing money. First of all, yeah, Courtney Scruggins, whatever his name is. Dude, Tyson Fury is in terrible shape. He's costing people a lot of money. He's costing people a lot of money, dog. A lot of money. He flopped in the United States. He's the worst flop in the history of UK dudes coming to the United States. Okay? Because nobody has ever had more money spent on him trying to make the great heavyweight Tyson Fury, right? Nobody's had more money spent on him, right? Got this quote unquote big contract from what's his name? Bob Arum, right? I'm getting $100 million over fights and all of this. And then despite all this pub and all of this talk, he can't sell 3,000 tickets in Las Vegas by himself. Nobody cares about Tyson. Nobody cared about Tyson Fury before people knew Tyson Fury was a cheater. You know what I'm saying? Like, they couldn't sell him then. Now, dude, you can't sell him at all. And I'm not going to say, see, I'm leaving the subject alone out of respect. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to leave a subject alone out of respect on Tyson Fury. Though, just understand that I'm leaving it alone out of respect. However, this motherfucker is just ridiculous. Okay, Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury is ridiculous. Did you hear when this clown turned down an award that he wasn't going to win? Seriously, dude, how much more phony can you be than to turn down an award that you are not going to win. Anyway, I don't think you should win because everybody over there knows you cheated on the biggest boxing stage that there had been since Floyd Mayweather Jr. versus Manny Pacquiao. The biggest legitimate boxing stage that there's been. Maybe Canelo, Gennady Golovkin, but definitely heavyweights. And what happened? You got caught cheating again. Didn't get caught cheating. You got caught cheating again. Again. See, these people don't want to be so Mr. Oh, you're imagining things, Tyson Fury. Deontay Wilder. You're imagining things, Deontay Wilder. No, he's accusing you of something you've already done. All of this, Tyson Fury, that's all of this stuff we're talking about is all related to the reason that Tyson Fury lost all his belts the first time. The first time he disgraced the UK. But now going off the dome, yeah, absolutely, completely off the dome today. We just let it flow. We'll let it flow. I'm sorry, I ruined the chat when I got on all that other stuff for a second, though. But, house cleaning type issues. Every once in a while, But, hey, man, you know what? I messed up. I thought I saw my man 78 Sports TV in the building. I did. CRB in the building said, Bob Arum's comments tells me he reads AJ's recent remarks just like I do. They won't be giving Fury 50-50 and not making that fight, so Wilder 3 is it. Oh, dog, he's not going to get any money over there, dog. They're not. First of all, Anthony Joshua ain't stupid, okay? Much love in that super chat, dude, too, man. Hold on. Damn, where am I? Oh, here it is. Hey, good morning, family. Bro, you had me cracking up in your last Fury video. Fury's the greatest cheater of all time. Dog, that motherfucker is so skilled. Hey, Zeus! Zeus! Sorry. The dogs lost their mind, man. They know not to be barking right now. Hold on one second. Sorry, man. The grass cutters came and my dogs went bananas. Had to check that. Had to Zeus, dog, be just on something, dude, when these people be coming, man. Oh, man, much love in the Cash App. My man, Alma, thank you so much again for the support. He said, from Puerto Rico, love content. I learn a lot more. Shout out to Puerto Rico. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Excuse me. Thank you so much for your support. And let me get you a gong. Dang. Here's your gong. Thank you so much. And Tony Roman at Super Chat. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much. Yeah. Oh, dude. Fury, let me go back to this real quick. Let me get these two. So, yeah, he let that Bentley truck go. Yeah, he need to slow down. He cost those dudes a lot of money. Like, for real. Hold on. Whoo, sorry, man. That dog, these lawnmower people just never come at the right time. And I got a guard dog, like a for real, like neurotic guard dog. So and he's big. So there's almost no keeping him from going at the door. But yeah, man. I mean, he lost, dude. He's got 1 million promoters. All of those people, that huge team, he's got to pay Frank Warren. Dude, he didn't make nearly as much money as he could have made. As much money as he could have made because he's got Bob Arum taking a cut. You have Frank Warren taking a cut. You've got NTK Global taking a cut. You got your trainer taking a cut. You know, that's 4 people right there that we know has taken a cut. Tyson Fury is a kind of a product, dog. You know what I mean? He's kind of a product. Thank you guys so much for your support, man. But on Fury, oh yeah, my man 78 said that Tyson. Oh shit. These fucking dogs. I'm about to fire these lawnmower dudes about to get fired, man. Like, for real. I'm about to be like, look, you guys need to tell me what time you coming, or I'm going to get somebody that will tell me what time they're coming. Because this shit showing up at any old time, you never know when they're going to start. That shit right there is for the fucking birds, and it's about to start. It's about to end. Night to meet. What's good? It's got another Noops in the corner. Yeah. Oh yeah, you got. Oh yeah. Oh, and Bob Arum. See, Bob Arum is not dumb, dog. Bob Arum does not, dude. I bet you, Bob Arum really wants the Deontay Wilder fight. Bob Arum is definitely wanting the Deontay Wilder fight. He's sitting there talking. He's speaking as if he's supporting Tyson Fury, but for real, you said facts. They work for you, dog. Yeah, they about to get booted. Like, you about to show up this motherfucker at 9:30, no earlier anymore. Go away. I'm about to throw him out, dog. Oh yeah, they mean well, but shit, you got to tell me what time you showing. They fucking my head up. Excuse my language. See, I'm cussing and everything today. Anyway, so back to boxing, man. Back to boxing. Chris Evans said PBC built Fury, ESPN stole him, and can't cash in on him without the PBC. No, they can't, because Deontay Wilder is the biggest money man in boxing. And you guys do not believe that, but he is. Hold on one second, man. I swear. God, dog, man. It's fucking mutts and these dudes coming with these lawnmowers, man. I'm still saying, hold on one last second. I know what to do. Hold on one second. Nah, there's just no way I'm going to get around this shit. I just got to keep going. All right. Sorry, man. Fannon was like Biggie at the end of the warning video. It's like, man, Jesus Christ. Excuse my language, man. I know some people think Jesus Christ is like cussing. That's my bad. All right, said. Anyway, I agree with Angel throwing in the towel in so Danny don't get knocked out. You know, I thought about that. I just don't want to say that, dog. If Fannon, you got the old white man with you. Yeah, he said the old white man sit right there and shut up, stop barking, man. Anyway, I'll say you good. We can barely hear the dogs. All right, man. Yeah, it's me that because I just get distracted. But anyway, will not get distracted anymore. Tyson Fury is, like my man 78 said, dude, he is the best cheater I've ever seen. I mean, how smooth he is with his like his guillotine chokes. And dude, cats were showing me this guy's actually kneeing people in the ring. You know what I mean? Like he's hitting cats in their legs. Dog, this guy was like, he sent me a screenshot. Because actually, dude, it's like a cottage industry now. Just doing different angles, like all of the angles of Tyson Fury cheating. Dog, it's like a cottage industry, dog. There's like everybody out there making videos. It'd be like new evidence. And I'd be like, damn, you're right. I've never seen that before. But honestly, I just kind of stopped looking at all the other stuff. Oh, Kane the Bad Guy said Fury did leg sweep Wilder. He leg sweeped him. You talking about when he fell that time? When he put his leg in front of him? That is a cheating motherfucker, dude. I mean, that's just a cheating son of a gun, dog. Oh, Ray Lewis said, turn on your TV or radio for the dogs. No way are my dogs. There's literally no way that my dogs are not going to go after somebody near a dog, near my house. Because one of my dogs are, Bizu, get out. Go. Ass the fuck out. This shit is comedy now. Beatbox Lunch said, I heard Fury was a real magician. Now, I don't know, man. Terry Smooth said, I saw a hip toss once. Now, that's probably a little bit overboard, but no, I really do think he's probably the best, about the best cheater that I've ever seen, man. Like, I know Andre Ward could get dirty, or not Andre Ward. Bernard Hopkins. Bernard Hopkins is one of the more effective dirty fighters. Like, he can really, really do it well. But I think Tyson Fury is way better, dog, because Tyson Fury has the benefit of being able to do it and nobody say anything about it, right? Because, you know, he doesn't have a lot of color in his skin. Like, if Tyson Fury, there's no way in the world Tyson Fury could fight like if he was black. Like, they would fucking stop the sport. Hold on, what? No, there's no way. Like, you don't often hear me say that, okay? You do not often hear me say that if somebody was black, that they wouldn't be able to get away with some shit, because usually I'm like, the money overrides things. But Tyson Fury, Jarrell Big Baby Miller just proved that there ain't no damn way that black people can get away with that, because Jarrell Big Baby Miller has done less than half of what Tyson Fury has done. Like, unless you want to count the number, like they want to say that, like the number of steroids he got caught with, even you know what always sounds funny to me too? The number of steroids that he got caught with. No, that shit sounds like his ass was set up. Like no bullshit, dog. I think somebody's setting up Big Baby. Because how you get caught with everything? It's like somebody dumped something shit in his water. It was like, we're gonna put some let's ground up some PA. What did he have? Wasn't he on like human growth hormones? I think he was on like 4 different types of performance enhancing drugs that he was on, dog. Here comes the what? Here comes the 7. What's that? You talking about complexion for the protection? Nah, I don't say that. Nah, I know about the complexion for the protection. But yeah, I mean, it is the complexion for the protection. But I don't know, dog, because Tyson Fury is also, it's because he's a heavyweight too. Like, because they really want, like, because if he was real, like, if Tyson Fury was actually what he pretends to be, he would be a great fighter. Like, he might be the greatest fighter of all time if he really was what he's lying about. Like if he wasn't lying, like if he wasn't more than likely wasn't on HGH, if he hadn't tested positive for nandrolone, if he hadn't actually said that everybody in boxing takes steroids, if he wasn't doing guillotine chokes and coming in with skin gloves and gloves half on and gloves with the thumb disconnected and cocaine as well, and he wasn't cuffing and hitting. Dude, you see how many different things I can name for Tyson Fury? Like, how many different ways Tyson Fury can cheat? Like, it's a long ass list for Tyson Fury, wouldn't you say? Wouldn't you say? And that's just the stuff that you know of. Like, leave alone the gloves. Like, and people keep saying, well, there's no gloves. There's no gloves. That's a lie. All right, well, let's get away from that, okay, Mr. Dumbass? And I'm calling you a dumbass, dog. Mr. Dumbasses, multiple dumbasses out there. Let's take away the gloves, okay, and talk about the things we actually know he did. Like, actually know he did. He actually got in the ring with Christian Hamer with a thumb disconnected. He did that. That's cheat number one. Cheat number two, he tested positive for nandrolone after that fight. That's cheat number two. Before the Vladimir Klitschko rematch, he tested positive for cocaine. That's number three. Okay, that's number three. Steve Cunningham cuffed him, hit him. Number four, him. Steve Cunningham, guillotine choke, shot to the ribs. That's number 7. Deontay Wilder, rabbit punches behind the head. That's number 8. Steve Cunningham headbutt. That's number 9. I've seen, forearm throws, like shots, forearms to the throat. I've seen that. So I think that's, what are we at, 8 or 9? Then I've also know that he cuffs people. He gets people in the headlocks and he cuffs their mouth. So that's like number 10. Now, also the leg thing that I'm hearing about, that's number 11. So we're at like 11 cheats, 11 different ways, dog. How many how many tricks this guy got up his sleeve? That's 11 different ways that Tyson Fury cheats. Slapping. And if you say, let's go to 12, because you say that that's not his hands in the glove. Well, okay, but then he's slapping Deontay Wilder upside the head with his palm. That's 13. That's 13. Oh, yeah, the John McDermott Reyes gloves versus the padding gloves. That's 14 or 15. Come on, man. And that's without the skin gloves. and that is without the padding thing. And that's without the water. That's not even bringing up water and his coaches and all of that, dog. Hey, Mozzie Barton said, what'd you say? Bye. Is that what that shit said? That shit said bye. That shit said bye. Oh, palm strikes are illegal? Yeah, exactly. See, that's how much they know he's cheating. Even though they know he's cheating by slapping him repeatedly on the side of the head with his palm, they act as if that's legal. They act like it's legal, man. God, I'm telling you, seriously, we've got to start looking at these people like it really is what we always thought it was. like there was this guy one time, dude, that told me I should speak of him very, very, I'm serious. There was an old guy. I don't want to call him old guy. There was a very established businessman one time, dude, that gave me some advice, right? He's like one of the first really large, like in the 1970s and 80s, he owned a very, very big company, right? He was friends with he was a conservative. And in the Cogent Church, big time in the Cogent Church, right? The Church of God in Christ. And one time he told me, he was like, when you go out looking for wisdom, because I said, hey man, I'm looking for wisdom. Like at the time I met him, I was like reading, right? Because I was trying to figure out my way through the world because my life was fucked up and I didn't feel happy. So he says, I told him what I was reading. He says, look, if you go out there in the world, you just remember what I tell you. You're going to start with the Bible and then you're going to come all the way back around and you are going to end with the Bible. That is what it is. That's what everything you go around, is going to bring you back here in the end. Now, in a sense, he was true because of the golden rule, which is, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. And really, that is the big loop right back. But, still, I ain't big into the Church of God in Christ. However, I feel like I'm having a similar debate with people in boxing, right? So let me talk to two groups of people today. Would you mind if I get into a little bit of conversations with imaginary people? Because I'm going to do that. Travaris Dillard said, no one with two good eyes can say Fury's gloves were normal. Yes, they can. Because all they got to have is the willingness to lie. If they got the willingness to lie, them gloves fit. Much love in this super chat. Dog, them damn gloves look like they've been through a washing machine, dog. They don't even look, man, them things don't look nothing like new. Nothing like new. So, let me get to this, okay? Because I just got to say this. I know, because it's time, all right? It's time. Some of these people are actually racists. Like, it's just what it is. Like, when I first started talking about boxing, there was always this feeling, right, that you knew you can't really support black fighters in these chats and all this stuff, because if you say anything good about a black fighter at the wrong time, note what I said. If you ever say anything good about a black fighter at the wrong time, you're going to get lit into by a mob of trolls. I mean, a mob of trolls. You will get called everything but the son of God, right? Every kind of monkey, every kind of this. I mean, heathenistic type of shit used to go on in the chat room. You remember that? It was crazy. I was like, God, dog. These people are racists. And dude, I used to think in the back of my mind, like, that's just the people who are just on the chat, right? It's not the people that are running the channel. It's not the people that are actually in the world of boxing. I was wrong. Those motherfuckers was actually in the world of boxing because their attitudes fit perfectly with what Top Rank does to black fighters. It works perfectly with Ring Magazine's top 10 pound for pound list. And those same people that ran those chats were the same people that went on to work for ESPN and to work for Ring. These same people moved over there. The same people that back in like 2006, 2007, 2008, there are people in their comment section would call you every kind of monkey they could possibly get away with, dog. But now they can't get away with it no more, right? And now they try to hide and act like that's not what they really doing and what they're really seeing. But that's what's really going on, dog. Like, and it's just what it is, okay? That's not me saying, I'm not even going to make excuses. Like, you're just trained to say, well, that's not everybody, everybody. No, these motherfuckers are not good people. No, they're not. They're not good people, dog. I'm just fucking done. No. Too much of this. All this shit with Tyson Fury, all this cheating, and they ain't saying nothing. Everybody knows this dude cheating. Dude, half of them will just flat out tell you the dude's on HGH, right? They know it. They know he's slapping them upside the head. They know this guy got cheated. But they got a whole bunch of black folk around them, everybody getting paid by them, scared to say shit. And even though it's proven beyond a reasonable doubt, dog, well beyond a reasonable doubt, they still just won't say anything about it at all. I'm telling you, boxing is saturated with these motherfuckers, dog. And you just got to say something about it, dude. You just got to point it out every fucking time these guys screw over and mistreat black fighters. You got to say something about it. You got to keep these cats on Front Street. Because if you don't keep these dudes on Front Street, dog, I'm telling you, boxing will suck until you get a Don King. Until you get a Don King who can just put the motherfuckers on and be like, everybody hates Don King so much that they have to pay attention to the fights because you might not like Don King, but you got to look at him. You know what I'm saying? That type shit. You guys are going to be missing a lot of money, dog. You know what I mean? Because you guys are missing a lot of money, dog. Gary Russell Jr. is missing a lot of money the way that they treat him, dog. A lot of money. I think Deontay Wilder's losing so much money is bananas. Like, if they would just let these guys fight fairly and let them fight multiple times, these guys would be making a ton of dough. But no, they got these little raggedy ass Joe Joyce and, well, we'll make Joe. Let's just hold off on the mega fight and see what we can do with Joe Joyce. Because Joe Joyce works for Frank Warren or works for whoever the fuck his promoter is going to be over there. Yeah, man. Spence has a southern drawl. Yeah, but you know, he also got his new teeth. His mouth, he's going to sound different because he's got new teeth. Your teeth affects your voice. Like, you know, that's part of it. Like your larynx and all that. Your teeth, your mouth, the shape of your mouth, the shape of your throat, all of that shit affects how the sound comes out your mouth. CRB said, how is ESPN top rank MTK Global making money? Make money, Void, Wilder, Fury 3. Oh, look. They're not going to get that Joshua fight. Eddie Hearn ain't going to put Tyson Fury in there with cheating ass ain't going to put Anthony Joshua in there with cheating ass Tyson Fury. They know he cheated too. They not about to be like, yeah, let's get back into that. Sound like he said, yeah, sound like AJ was like, yeah, dog, 70-30. You want to fight me? 70-30. 70-30, homie. 70-30. 70-30. And Tyson Fury's people will be like, if Tyson had any fucking sense, he'd be like, damn, I'm only really getting like 30% of the money that I get myself. And so 30% of that 30%, no, I would rather have 30% of the 60% I negotiated with Deontay Wilder. By the way, which reminds me, Deontay Wilder might be smart to be like, fuck it. Don't do the rematch. You know why? Because if Anthony Joshua loses the Kubrat Pulev, Deontay Wilder should be like, nah, the contract expired. 50-50, you fucking cheater. 50-50, you cheat. 50, or you know what? Better yet, fuck 50-50. 60-40 me. You ain't even got no British Boxing Board of Control license, and I'll still get a million people to watch me on Showtime. You can't even go to the UK and fight. 60-40 me. Switch up. He need to switch it up on dude. Be like 60-40 me, dog. You heard Bob Arum say you ain't got no better fight, right? Bob Arum ain't got nobody. Bob Arum admitted he don't got no better fight. So, hey, be like, yeah, 60-40 me, dog. 60-40 me. Because you cheated. That's a cheating tax, homie. That's a cheating tax. That's a cheating tax. You got to come up off some extra money, dog, because you got slick. Come up off that dough. That's what I wish Deontay Wilder would do, because Tyson Fury don't deserve another shot. Tyson Fury should be frozen out. Like, anybody, for real, though, Tyson Fury probably will be getting frozen out. Louis Burgoy, clown. You're talking about me or you talking about yourself? Dude, your hair literally looks like Bozo the fucking Clown, dog. If your shit was red, you would have them big puffy fucking shits that fucking Bozo the Clown got, dog, with a big ass receding hairline. Dude, your hairline is about right here, dog. Why you got that swirl of hair down here looking like fucking Napoleon? Fuck up out of here, dog. And get out. And get out. And get your ass out of here. Talking shit, looking like that. That's crazy. Looking like Arnold Horshack and shit. Did I throw him out? Can I still show you? Tell me that, dude. What's going on, man? King make the God said Fannon the Don salute. LDBC man down. Yes, sir. That's who that dude looked like. He looked like Arnold Horshack. Remember that? Remember that dude? Remember Arnold Horshack? Used to walk around with Vinny Barbarino and shit. Dog, you look like a goofball, man. Seriously. Dog, you be killing me, dog. Let me tell you, dude, just because you got money, see, look, if you get money, if money's the I'm done. I ain't going to talk too bad about you. Dog, Wilder's a lineal champion, dog. Ooh-wee. No, not Angel. I was talking about somebody in the chat. Everybody want to talk shit to me. Like think it's gonna be smooth. As a fun part of the chat, dog. I love talking a little crazy every once in a while, like every day. Jameson Children said, gotta watch the live streams more often for non-roasting people on here. Yeah, dog. Show when they need a good roasting, dog. Yeah. Welcome back, Cartel. Mr. Cartel. Looking like Benny Barbarino, dog, while Mr. Cartel, what was his name? What's Lawrence Hilton Jacobs' name on there, dog? He was the basketball player, dog. He was the basketball player that was getting all the girls, the dumb jock. And Benny Barbarino and the Puerto Rican Jew, Mr. Epstein. But Arnold, the dude looked like Arnold Horshack. Hey, Fannon, do you think Bald Bull is on PEDs? Do I think that Tyson Fury's on PEDs? Yes, I believe that he is. Absolutely. But I don't think that it's any different than a lot of these guys. I think a lot of these guys are juicing. I don't think any of these guys are really built like that. Like, dog, there are certain people that have those bodies. Like, what Errol Spence said something to me that I thought was interesting. He was like, man, are you doing all these sit-ups? Because he's doing crunchies now. And they were like, is that why your abs look like that? And he was like, nah, man, that's just how I'm built. Dude, there really are guys that are naturally muscular, like, that really put on muscle easy and look like that. I don't believe all these dudes really look like that, dude. I think a lot of these dudes straight up juicing. Like, I don't buy it, dog. And definitely diuretics and stuff to get down in weight. All these guys are cheating so much that it's like they think that the playing field is leveled because everybody's fucking cheating, Yeah, Washington and Barbarino. Yes, there you go, Washington. What's going on, Washington? Freddie Washington. Freddie Washington. There you go. Oh, like Terrell Davis. No, like Black Fight Fan. That's a big ass dude. That's natural. Like, that's natural. You know what I'm saying? That's just natural. Like, I'm sure he lifts too, but a lot of that is natural. Certain people just have that. It's easy for them to do that. I don't believe all these guys are like that. I believe a lot of these guys are just fucking juicing. Just straight up, they're juicing. AJ, I think AJ's juicing. He's on something. Therapeutic use exemptions, all of that, dog. Like, yeah. Like Jarrell Big Baby Miller, I think he's on something here and there because he's not very good at it. Like, if Jarrell Big Baby Miller was serious about his doping, he wouldn't be getting caught. Like, after having listened to Mike Rideout, man, that dude's name is Rideout. Like, how you get a name, dog? That's some crazy shit. Freddie Boom Boom Washington. Freddie Boom Boom Washington. Yeah, he used to get the girls, dog. Lawrence Hilton Jacobs, dog. They used to, man, I went to a school that was a lot of white kids. And this is a cultural difference in the 1980s. Do you guys remember the show called Miami Vice, where there was two actors, Don Johnson and God, what's the name? The guy's not Lawrence Hilton Jacobs, because that's him. What's the name of the guy that played Tubbs on Miami Vice? Or Croc? Yeah. What was his name? His real name. What is his real name? Because he was in that movie. He was also in the movie with Irene Cara, Philip Michael Thomas. This is how how black people and white people see the world differently. And I was shocked. There was a girl in the class with me, and they said, oh, I really like Philip Michael Thomas, but I feel bad for him because none of the girls like him. And I was like, I turned around and looked. I was like, did you really say that girls don't like Philip Michael Thomas? Because, dog, Philip Michael Thomas had to shake chicks off with a stick. You know what I'm saying? Like, that dude ain't never had no girl problems. Never. So I was like, what? But that's how the label is. It's like, even when it's a guy like Philip Michael Thomas, who probably is killing him to this day, whether he was an actor or not, right? They think that somehow they should feel sorry for him because all the attention went to Don Johnson. Like, no, all of the white people like Don Johnson. All of the black people like Philip Michael Thompson. All the black women like Philip Michael Thomas, and a whole lot of white women too. But it was just like the lack of the appreciation was just so living in that environment and seeing it. It's a lack of an appreciation for the culture, right? Like, are you serious? Like, this one girl told me, like, they really believe this. Like, they were like, it's that black women, pretty black women, prefer white men. And I was like, you really think that pretty black women prefer to date white men? Like, this shit was shocking. Like, you believe that? Like, I know that there are a lot that do, but are you fucking nuts? I was like, that was my thing. How do you think that there are pretty? And I asked the question. I was like, how do you think pretty black people are made? Like, if she's a pretty black woman, how do you think she came into fucking existence? She came in existence by some black dude and another black woman that made a pretty child. Like, what the fuck you think all of the pretty black people leave? Like, matter of fact, it's quite the fucking opposite, dog. Y'all don't even get the ones with the jangles. It's just crazy, man. It's just a different, like, I'm telling you, man, it's a very, very different view of that we hold of ourselves than other people do. Like, and I just wish we would be like, that's their shit. And just like us in every different type of way that there is in us. You know what I mean? Like, because I get just as hot about black people calling overusing the word coon. Like, your boy ain't no coon. Like, Tim Bradley ain't no coon, dog. Like, I know some coons, dog. Tim Bradley ain't no coon. Tim Bradley will fuck you up. Like, he ain't no softy. He ain't soft. He ain't no coon. But what he is he's a black dude from like New Mexico where they got a lot of Mexicans. So he grew up with a lot of Mexicans and he probably didn't grow up with a lot of black people around him. It's Tim Desert Storm. So he's probably a little more comfortable, but dog, no, he's not. I don't believe he is. I don't believe he is. I'll tell you who is. I'll tell you who is. Some of them people that worked for Barack Obama, they were coons. Those are the serious ones. Like Uncle Ruckus is just funny. Okay? Uncle Ruckus is just funny. Some of them Negroes up there, like Valerie Jarrett, she's fucking dangerous. Okay? She's fucking dangerous. If the truth be told, J. Edgar Hoover was a fucking coon. That is a fucking coon, homie. You know what I'm saying? That. See, that I don't think we should use the word coon too lightly. Company man. Unless you do real damage. You know what I mean? Like real damage. Like Puffy Combs. Real damage. Like them minstrel ass rappers. That shit is coonery. Dog, that shit is, to me, that shit is such coonery. It is bojangle tap dancingest ridiculousness ever to me. Like, to me, woo, Eric Holder. Eric Holder ain't no coon. Eric Holder is he's in the establishment. But I wouldn't say he's a coon. No, that girl, what's her name? The little cute dark chin chick, little cutie. What's little cutie's name? I don't care how stupid she is. She's still a little cutie. What is her name? Little cutie that needs to shut up forever. But whatever little cute chocolate is, little skinny chocolate is. What's the Candace? Yeah, little pretty skinny chocolate. Candace Owens. Little overdoes her perm. Little overdoes. Yeah, Valerie is a fucking coon. Woo! Coon. Yeah, Stacey Dash too. Yeah, Stacey Dash too. She's one too. But woo, over the top, dog. Seriously. Them Ivy League ones, they the worst. Because they're dangerous. Because they're smart and they're dangerous. And they come around and know how to fake like they're us. Like, that's the problem with them. That's the true coons. Those are the coons I don't like. Those are the ones that get me like I lose my mind with them. Like an educated coon and me, let's go, dog. We got to fight. You know what I'm saying? Like any coon with numbers behind letters behind their names, yeah, that's me. That's a fight I like right there. Them, because they're dangerous. They're dangerous because they put a face. They put the black face. They put the black face. It's not black face, white mask. It's white face, black mask. You know what I'm saying? With them. That shit, them dudes. Oh, no. Them congressmen? Oh, no. Kamala? Honestly, I have to give Kamala a break because in all honesty, all right, I got to say this quite. Kamala Harris, okay? To be all honest with you, I have to cut her a break because I would break her sister off, dog. If I was a single man, dog, I'd have to break his sister. I'd have to be looking for her sister. Dog, yes, she's black. Man, stop. Stop with all of that. Of course she's black. Stop. Yeah, I'm telling you, dog. So I have to be selfish with that one. That's like Stacey Dash. Just like, it's just kind of me like, just fuck y'all. Dre's Fannon said, sorry, I'm late. Been under the weather lately, fan. Man, I'm sorry. Feel better, man. Much love in that super chat, man. And 78 Sports TV, who is coming on next, by the way. Coming on next. So you guys make sure in about 17 minutes, make sure you over there at 78 Sports TV so he can start this chat off with 700 people in it when it comes on. Boom. Matter of fact, just pull up his channel right now, open another tab, and be ready to go for it when the show ends. I don't care. So what? So what? I don't care who you. I don't care. I'm just telling you, I'm selfish. It's just what it is. I can't call her that because I know full well that there's so many people that I know that I don't think would do that shit in a fucking heartbeat, dog. It's called being a lawyer. You know what I mean? Like, she's a fucking lawyer. So if you don't like her primarily because she's a lawyer. Okay. That's the number one reason not to like her. Not because she's what do you think she's not? Nigga, please. Please. I know enough about Kamala Harris to tell you that chick is black. Okay. I know enough to know that much. Okay. What she is a lawyer and a status seeker and a probably a scandalous politician to boot. Okay, she's a politician. She's a lawyer politician with no conscience. Okay, who will sign a piece of paper putting 100 people to death like it ain't shit. How many people died? Put the shit right here. What you doing for hot dogs? Hot dogs, everybody, birthday hot dogs. Where's the next one? Just saying, how many go on this one? Who we bombing? What do you say? Crawfish etouffee. But if you wouldn't mind, give me some hush puppies with that shit too. How many people gonna die? Oh yeah. Boop. That type shit, yes. That type shit for sure. She ain't got no conscience, okay? She ain't got no conscience. So don't munch. However, a coon, I don't think so. I'm telling you. Jesse Lee Peterson, yes. He has true dislike. Jigaboo say Jesse Lee Peterson is the grandmaster. Jigaboo, yes. Yes. Yes, he is. And I have a relative. Actually have a relative, this one, which is because it's the fundamental thought process, dog, of a coon. Is seriously tough, dog. You know what I mean? Like for real. Their thought process is they don't like black people at all. And they think black people are stupid. And they think black people need to be told what to do. And if black people would just act different, there wouldn't be any problems. That is a coon. That is the litmus test for that right there. Do you think black people are being mistreated or not? If they say no, black people are not being mistreated, there you go. Now, if somebody says, yes, they're being mistreated and we need to solve the problem, but this is how I think we solve the problem, by throwing all you Negroes in jail till you act right. Right? She's like, that could be her thing. Like, or like Clarence Thomas. Dude, I met Clarence Thomas and y'all ain't talking no shit to Clarence Thomas, by the way. I'm just going to tell you right now. Any of y'all ever think twice about saying something to Clarence Thomas? Rethink that. Rethink that one. That is one of the biggest Negroes. I mean, pound for pound, one of the biggest dudes that I swear that dude is a bodybuilder, dog. Like, when you see his cloak, he's older now than he was, obviously, than when I met him. But dude, for real, his cloak, I used to think he was fat because he's got that shit under his neck. Oh, no. That ain't fat, dog. That dude is solid. Like, I will put you, like, dog, that dude is like military weightlifter, will body slam you, dog. But nah, and he likes black people. I mean, he talks about, I spoke with him, in a group. And he's not like that. He just believes, he's just an ultra conservative, like maybe like a Democrat, like blacks were like Texas black people. Dog, there's black people in Texas, some conservative people, man. Like for real conservative. They believe that stuff and they don't dislike black people. They're just really, really conservative. The people that are really the problem are the ones that really do not believe black people are mistreated. Where if you can ask them about police shootings and they'll be like, that's the niggas' fault. And they be like, yeah, just that type, like the dude up there in Milwaukee. No, he has a real dislike and he believes in the mistreatment of black people for his betterment. They are dangerous ones. They're the ones that are like, they'll be the ones that are carrying the whips on the plantations. You know what I mean? And guess what? Field Negroes didn't care. Field Negroes were the ones carrying the whips, whipping other field Negroes. The Negroes in the house weren't carrying the whips. They were just carrying the plates. So you definitely got you some field Negroes out there that will sell you underneath. Ooh, underneath. Way underneath. No, they will sell you 6 feet underneath. Because they don't care. They just want their money. And that's the best way to get the money. It's because black people got money. And white people want black people to spend their money certain ways. So if they can speak up and they can be the facilitator for that, they're going to get a lot of money. Jay-Z. Man, I was done with Russell Simmons as soon as he put that fucking debit card up there, that payday loan shit. I was like, for real, you doing payday loans, dog? I thought this was Rockaware. What was this shit? I thought we were growing businesses and we were going to be like these emperors, right? But now you're doing payday loans to poor black people in their neighborhoods, and you got fucking debit cards, basically like high interest debit cards and payday loans. Seems to me like you using your face to suck the life out these motherfuckers. Seems to me. You know what I'm saying? Those are the type of dudes I don't fuck with because they try to get your pockets. You know what I mean? Like somebody just saying something is one thing, but dudes literally trying to dig in your pockets. Nigga, you trying to dude, you know what I wish somebody would walk over here asking me to do a fucking payday loan. Like, nigga, you know how desperate I'd have to be, cash strap you got to be for that? Like, dog, and these guys are taking payday loans off stuff that's not, you don't need to take a loan for. You know what I mean? Some of them. But the guy that is doing that, like, dude, these guys they're making money in these black neighborhoods off that shit, dude. Money. Because I know the people that are paying, I know a guy that owns some of the companies. Dude, he's making killings off y'all. But hey, they're the coons. They're the coons. They're the coons. They are. They're the ones. They're the ones to focus on, in my opinion, not Andre Ward and whether or not Andre Ward thinks that somebody belongs on a pound for pound list or not. Fact of the matter is, dog, that shit is kind of not in your pockets at all. You know what I'm saying? He's not harming you, even though, guys like, there's some relative to that. Now, old boy, fat dude, he's doing a disservice because he's really pitching that shit hard. Fat boy, Dan Rayfield's black brother. She not black for now? Yes, she is. Yes, she is. Absolutely, she is. And it ain't up to her, and it ain't up to you. Like, dog, she's a black chick, dude. You don't have to like her. She can be raggedy as shit. There's plenty of raggedy black people, dog. You can just call the black people raggedy. You ain't got to act like she ain't black, dude. Come on, man. That chick is black, and you know she black too. We all know she is. I don't even understand the necessity of the wordplay on it. She's not white. You know she's not white. What is she? She's non-white. So is she Mexican? I mean, what do you think? She Mexican? She's not Indian. I mean, is she Indian? Dude, she ain't Indian. She just nothing. You know what I'm saying? She's black, dog. I hope she's not. Nope, she's not. She is 25% black. Then okay. Then I'm not black. Thank you. Thank you for removing my blackness from me. I am more than 25, but I am not 100. Okay? I'm less than 60. So since I'm less than 60, I got to go, right? You Negroes, you get to get me uncalled, nigga, my whole life. You get me, are you going to get me unarrested? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm 60, you know, I'm not a little less than 60, little less than 60. Like, I mean, not me. Like, I never did it. My brother, whatever they take. Whatever. No. My mama black, dog. I'm not hearing that shit. Y'all need to go somewhere with that shit. Like, on the real. Y'all can go somewhere with that shit. My mama is black, dog. My mama's sisters are black. My mama's sister's black. My cousin's black. They all black. Okay? And you stick that shit in some dip, dog, that shit gonna come out whatever, dude. My wife is a black chick. You dip her shit gonna be whatever, 52.49 or some crazy shit like that. Or no, excuse me. Nah, dude, you what white people say you are. Stop. That's just ridiculous. Like, we're gonna end this conversation on this. No, you are not. You guys y'all think you got something to say about who's black and not? You do not. You can't even, they gentrify your neighborhoods whenever they want to. You know what I'm saying? They will put you out your house. They will take your whole neighborhood and have you living out in the suburbs while those ex-hoods are now beautiful places. Because, dog, you are what they tell you are. The reason why you say you're black is because somebody white put that shit on your birth certificate. and they refer to you as that. And when you go to South Africa, you're not black no more. Because the black people that are there are black people, right? I'm not, you're colored. Dude, all those labels, dog, it don't matter. She's not white, okay? She knows she ain't white. She is Negro by the eyes of every white person that got anything to say about it. So I just think you guys need to accept, dude, that they run shit, okay? And once you get into that reality, then we can start moving. You know what I mean? And really start accomplishing shit. But acting like people ain't black because you say they ain't black, you didn't get to say you were black. You didn't get to choose. You didn't get to choose that you were black. People just told you were black. Right? Or whatever they want to call you today. Because guess what? You was black. When I was born, I was black. Now I'm African American. In about 6 years, I'm going to be biracial. I'm gonna be triracial with a heavily leaning towards African designation. You know what I mean? Like, whatever they want to call you, that's them on the birth certificate. They're making they're telling you what the deal is. So I just, say how you break down somebody's race. You don't. First of all, and even that shit is horse shit because everybody's related. Like, everybody is related, dude. Everybody. You go. Yeah, I'm like, man, I just don't want to hear none of that, dog. Because in my particular circumstance, I just don't, dude. You're not, dog. Trust me, I'm black. You know what I'm saying? Like, trust me. Like, if you're confused in any way, shape, or form, I don't give a fuck because my life experience is that. I know what it is, dog. And you guys just don't get to do that. You don't get to tell people what they are. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell me that people like that go through their whole lives living around white people and have more color in their skin and have curls in their hair and everybody there knows that they're black. All of a sudden, when they go to a neighborhood where they're now in the lighter, 2%, all of a sudden they're not black anymore because compared to other black people, they're not as dark. Dude, black ain't got nothing to do with the color of your skin. Got nothing to do with the color of your skin. If you believe that, then them Indians would be getting called black because they're blacker than me, but they're not black, right? It's a social designation. It's nothing to do, and it's a way to frame your opinion of a person. That's what the designation is. The designation is, when you label somebody this, all of the associated stigmas or stereotypes, whether good or bad, associated with it gets dropped on you. It's a social jacket that they put on you and that they can take off of you, right? When I have that social jacket when I'm in the United States. But if I go to Nigeria, then I no longer have that social jacket. It's a social jacket, dog. That's just all it is. And yes, you're just light skinned. Your skin complexion is your skin complexion. But your socioeconomic caste, your socioeconomic political caste is designated for you by the powers that be. They tell you that you're black. And the day that black will go away is the day that white goes away. So when they stop calling themselves white, that's when you know progress is being made. As long as there is no doubt what they are and that you're not what they are, then I don't want to hear the shit. It's just a distinction without a difference. Hear me? Until they say that race is not real. In the way that they say it is, that they reject their race. But they don't reject their race at all. The concept of being white is central to their identities. And it's not going to change. And so as long as the people in control associate themselves with that identity and everybody else is not in that identity, they will remain that relationship vis-a-vis other people. And as long as they're able to dominate and control, there will be any other label that you name will just be, again, a distinction without a difference. So when people tell me that, oh, Robert Garcia said Mayate, I don't give a shit. So what? What's the difference between that and somebody? Don't matter, dog. ICE will come through and sweep through them shits and throw everybody out of the country, and they won't give a shit. Just like they'll come through a neighborhood in an inner city and arrest people and throw them in jail. Same thing. You get ICE, we got local police. The fuck is the difference? You're still heavily policed and subject to being mistreated at a whim. So what's the fucking difference, please? What's the distinction for? You're getting treated the same way for the same reason. You have color in your skin, so they're mistreating you. They're bringing you in the country, not letting you be a citizen, putting you out so they don't have to give you a raise and bringing somebody else in and doing it over and over and over again with no health care, all kind of criminal crime going on. What's the difference between that and what goes on in Chicago? And I mean, what's the difference, right? What's the difference? Significant difference. None. It's mistreatment based on the color in your skin. It's what it is. And that's what it is. And it's no more complicated than that. Trying to make it more complicated than that is BS. But I got to get out of here, man. This is supposed to be boxing. I'm up out of here. Make sure you go to my man, 78 Sports TV. He's coming on right now. And without that, I'm out. Nah, it's the same, homie. It's the same. It's the same. Do you have any idea what people in South America are going through? People in Brazil, people in Venezuela, people in Ecuador. You have any idea the sweatshops and the things that they go through? Do you know how much the Irish go through? Like, people are like, why you jump off that dude? He's Irish. He's Irish there. Irish there means something. Irish here don't mean something. Irish there means something. But you know what? Just educate yourself, dog. Educate yourself. Haiti, how they treat him in Haiti. How they treat him in Dominican. Yeah, whatever, dog. You know. Anyway, with that, I'm out. Peace.